Welcome back here on Live Impact News on the WCNC Charlotte News app. All right, we got a special guest here this afternoon on the program. I had to correct myself because I said miss, but it's doctor. I got to make sure, doctor. She gave me that look. Yeah. I said miss, and she gave me that look, and I said, oh, my bad. It's doctor. It's doctor. My bad. Anyway, I corrected myself, but our next guest is the owner of the Wonder Academy, a former elementary school teacher turned entrepreneur, children's author, YouTube creator, with millions of views. She's built a growing platform that blends education, creativity, and real-world impact for children and families. She's now launching a new major initiative called Early Childhood Honors. So get this, it's a multi-city celebration across Charlotte and Union County designed to honor early childhood professionals in a way they've never experienced before. Those folks deserve a lot of love and a lot of credit. Here on the show, we have Dr. Taylor Dee Spencer. Dr. Spencer, how are you doing?
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for joining us.
What an intro. I appreciate that. I'm glad you put some respect on my name. We added it.
I'm like, look, I don't want to get beat up over here. She got a team here, so I'm like, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so former educator. Well, I hate to say that, right? You're always an educator.
Right.
You're never a former educator.
Exactly.
Former teacher.
I appreciate that. Yes.
Always an educator. Mm-hmm. Educator. I've seen your videos online, and I'm like, man, she's giving Miss Rachel a little bit of a run right now. Yeah. But let's start here. Let's start with early childhood honors. Why was it important to do this initiative? With everything you got going on to do this?
Yeah, I always say that the first 5 years of a child's life is the most important time of their life. And so starting out as an elementary teacher, I quickly learned that you can't be a great third and fourth grade teacher if your students can't read. That was my experience. My first year teaching, I had 16 out of 22 kids that could not even read. They did not know their letter sounds. Like, it was a problem. And so I quickly gained an interest in early childhood because of that experience, because it was really, really difficult my first 2 years. And so I finally wound up finding my way into the early childhood space because I wanted to impact that foundational part because of that. So and when we talk about the experience, I led, many ventures led me into owning a preschool. And from owning that preschool, I quickly learned that specific niche of education lacked respect. They looked at early childhood teachers as just babysitters, watching kids, whenever people really have the research all wrong, that's honestly the most important point of a child's life. And so I really wanted to create a public platform to where we could shift that narrative, and not only these celebratory galas, but also to tell these stories of these important individuals doing this vital work.
Some of the stories that jump out to you, like, and for you, is it tough to hear some of these stories? Because they deal with a lot.
Yeah. The industry for sure definitely comes with a lot of rewards, but also a lot of challenges. And I think the biggest piece is when you're working so hard and you're dealing with other people's children, and you still don't get that respect. And so I think that, again, that's why it's time for the shift in the narrative, because, yes, there are certain things that happen in daycare settings that probably should not happen. However, majority, just like anything, the majority is great. And I think that we have to shift the focus onto the 90% of the amazing, positive, foundational, life-changing things that happen in early childhood spaces.
And the event is coming up the 8th, right?
Yes. This Friday is the first Mecklenburg event. I'm super excited about that. We're going to be honoring Mecklenburg County teachers as well as York County teachers, and also not just teachers, but individuals that are professionals in early childhood that work within those counties and state agencies and things of that sort. We're going to be honoring 50 honorees. So really excited about it.
What are you looking forward to the most?
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody looking fancy. Working in early childhood, you don't necessarily get to dress up in a gala gown every day. So just to see people, kind of come out of their element, seeing everybody in a different light, the networking, the connections, but also just the teachers getting to cross that stage and feel that honor to recognize or to be recognized in front of all of those individuals, their fellow colleagues, the community. It's going to be really special.
I do want to ask that transition from teacher to entrepreneur. What was that? Was it immediate one day? I don't want to do this anymore. I want to be an entrepreneur.
You know?
Or was there a gradual thing happening?
Yeah, I think it was kind of gradual. You know, I grew up in an entrepreneurial family, so I was always trying to figure out how do you merge education. I always wanted to be a teacher, though. I knew education was a part of it, but I didn't know how to merge the two. So I quickly, after probably like 4 or 5 years, I was like, if I stay in the public school sector, which I did like, I just knew I wasn't going to be able to figure it out. And so I wanted to figure it out more than I wanted to stay. And so really out of, I guess, inspiration from desperation, I left and transitioned into entrepreneurship.
When did you leave teaching?
I left in 2017.
Oh wow, because we were talking about, obviously just had a teacher rally, and I'm like, man, you know, I'm remembering back when I covered the one back in 18, and I remember the one in 19. I do want to ask you about that, because you were a teacher, still an educator, but to see that fight is still the same. Like the argument and what I hear from teachers is a lack of respect, not from the students, right? That's the rewarding part, but from the people that pay them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely an ongoing issue. And, you know, I guess I'm considered to be an optimist. I always side on, if you can't change everything, change something. And so that's why I find it important to just tap into something that I know I can actually generate positive impact for, and just focus on that. Because sometimes when you focus on the negative, we've been fighting that same battle for so long. I'm like, let's just tackle something small, even if it's the morale, even if it's the recognition, even if it's the honor for the people that choose to stay, then let me tap into that and let me, you know, support something that's actually working. And again, we still have to fight the bigger battle too, don't get me wrong. You know, we do need that increase in, you know, just revenue for teachers and everything. But again, I just like to err on what's positive, and so we're going to push it with this initiative.
What would you tell yourself if you had to go back now and give your younger self advice?
Yeah.
From I'm not trying to date you at all. I'm trying to word this. You see, I'm over here trying to word this.
Hard.
Tap dancing.
If you had to go back to earlier in your career,
there we go.
I'm like, never mind. You know, yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Right, I understand. I got the question. Yeah, you know, I would say honestly, just go. You know, that's literally it. One simple word. You know, we sometimes overthink things. People are like, you know, you have these ideas that come up. You want to try stuff, but it's like, how many years are you going to continue to allow yourself to keep on saying, I want to do this, or I'm thinking about this. I just believe in just going for it. And so I think I would go back and tell my younger self the same thing I told myself then. Just try it. You know, the worst thing that can happen is you come back to do what you already can do. So now
I got to flip the question. I'm going to say it a little bit more smooth. What would your younger self think about yourself now?
Oh my goodness.
What would she say?
Honestly, I'm really ambitious. I feel like I still have a lot more to go. Like, I have so many other things I want to do. I always think of a new idea every day. People in the room can tell you. I feel like I still have so far to go. But I mean, I'm proud of where I am. You know, I am thankful for, you know, the things I'm able to do, but I still have so many things. There's a lot of work to still be done in education, and I want to get after it.
Oh, you teasing. Now you got to tell us, what is the work that needs to be done?
My
what
goodness.
do you want to do? What's the next 2, 3 years, 4, 5, 10? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you got a plan.
For sure, yeah. I mean, I definitely want to continue to spread the Early Childhood Honors Initiative. I think that's going to be a huge tap into just that morale, increasing that honor for early childhood teachers, and everything that I have wrapped in that, continuing to tell those stories, turning that into a bigger platform for that docuseries that we just launched, but also continuing to improve the literacy rate. You know, we still have 70% of fourth graders not reading at grade level. You know what I mean? Like, it's a true issue in our society. And so I just want to continue to tap in wherever I can in my corner of the world, by continuing to promote literacy and just continuing to create programs and help other people create programs. There's never too many programs for youth. So if anybody's listening, start that youth program. If you have any way to connect with children, education is so powerful in every sector, in every industry. So I want to continue to help other people to create educational programs that support serving our children, because they are our future. As cliche as it is, it's facts. And we have to do what we can to help our kids.
Let's make books cool, because oh man, I cringe when people, and I'm not even saying like high schoolers, middle schoolers, I'm talking about adults, when they say,
for sure.
Oh, I don't like to read. And I'm like, oh, come on,
right now. Yeah,
like, come on.
We have to shift that. That's where everything is. The value is in the books. It really is. Yeah.
Are tickets still available?
They are.
I don't
They
want
are
to tease.
still
I was about to
available.
say.
Please, I would
pull
love.
up
I
and
would love
then-
everybody in the room. Please come. It's Friday, May 8th. Earlychildhoodhonors.com. There's 2 links when you go to purchase tickets there. You just click purchase tickets, and you click on Mecklenburg and York County. Would love to have you there.
I didn't want to say pull up and then tickets not available. Okay.
Oh,
so
yeah. No, they are still available. Yes, they are.
Dr. Spencer. Dr. Spencer.
You got it right.
I got it right. Thank you for your time, and thank you for what you're doing. This is big.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the opportunity.
Let's head to break. We'll be back here in just 2 minutes here on Live Impact News on the WCNC Charlotte News app.